Once we had decided to attend the Flesh and Blood World Championship 2022, we asked ourselves, what, if anything, significant or memorable could we contribute to this once-in-a-lifetime event? Looking for an adequate way to celebrate the great coming together and commemorate the recent 3-year anniversary, we remembered Pro Tour Lille. The box opening collab was great fun. If not at Worlds, when and where should we open another Crucible of War 1st Edition box? However, the idea of a simple repetition did not sit well with us. After 3 years of trials and tribulations, maybe it would be a better idea to make a journey back in time and open one box of each set. And to make it real special and create memories by sharing memories, invite good company to join the openings and share the walk down memory lane, and even do some good along the way. We decided that this was the way to go. Contacts were made, feedback was given, dates were set. And then, coming together in San Jose, the time had come to open the boxes on site. Of each box, cards were chosen to be amplified in worth by special signature and to be finally auctioned off for a good cause. The story of this journey is told by this series of videos. The story of a journey back in time, remembering the past, celebrating the present, en route to a plentiful future. White Rabbit Community Game Store presents a Memories Creating Memories production. A Journey Back in Time box opening series.
I'm Prugel, very gentle.
I think we've been doing okay.
I'm still in San Francisco. Probably would have picked on the pack one.
I do love the bar.
That got me very excited.
Go on then, yeah. Another really big card.
Recorded on site in San Jose, California.
This is all it is right here.
We opened yesterday. The journey I've had with this set.
During the World Championship 2022 weekend.
Also, I'm surprised by the number of brute foils.
Community members from all around the world joined to open one box each set.
Oh.
Key card for like an OT case.
Just rolling when you were behind.
And he brings them over.
Quite a lot.
Maybe I'll go through that.
And pick cards to be signed and auctioned off for a good cause. Sharing and creating memories in flesh and blood. Hello and welcome to our journey back in time. This is Heiner from White Rabbit Community Game Store. Thanks for tuning in.
And then the cardboard gods were with us. The crew first box gave us a really good pull, a cold foil gambler's gloves. As of January 2023, this card, pack fresh, is worth around 300 to 400 bucks depending on your local market. And that is without Brian's signature or James's signature and ungraded. What a fantastic contribution to our pool. Thanks again to the professor for co-hosting this one and laying his fortunate hands on these packs. Making our last but one stop, it's time for our Arcane Rising box. While almost the last box opening to be published in this series, it was actually the first video we filmed on site. Plus, my two co-hosts for this one were also the ones to reply the quickest when I wrote them up at first, a fact I took as a strong sign of a great co-op to come to fruition in San Jose eventually. And indeed, all things as in Cal were just absolutely pleasant and fun, which supposedly will show during the next few minutes. As part of the Living Legends podcast team, the two were so well in tune that a new and less experienced face such as mine in this case wasn't enough to not make the opening a joyful and entertaining event. These qualities were also recognized during the 2022 Flesh and Blood Awards season, where the Living Legends podcast received the honor as Best New Podcast from 983 Media's Speedy Awards and, individually, Dice Commander's Community Content Creator Awards crowned as Go Again Gaming, the top cult leader, and Cal Red Zone Rogue was credited as content creator to produce the most positive hype in 2022. All perfectly deserved. In case you missed these awards, the info cards are nearby. Now, let's get to it. 24 packs of out-of-print fun and arcane excitement.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of White Rabbit TV.
And this one is gonna be a legendary one. Not just because we're gonna pull a legendary in the box we're gonna open, fingers crossed, but also because we've got 2 members of the Living Legend podcast.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's a great segue into that, isn't it? It's going to be a legendary opening. We've got the Living Legends here.
Two-thirds of the Living Legends podcast.
2/3.
Yeah, shout out to you, Bill, if you're watching this. It's a shame you're not here, mate, but next year. So we were invited to open this set because we love the heroes in this set, basically. So, yeah. I love Azalea, he loves Azalea as well, and Viserai.
Everybody loves Azalea, right?
Yeah.
Everybody not loving Azalea.
Yeah, Arcane Rising is like my favorite set. It's the set that came out kind of when I started playing. I started playing with Welcome to Wraith, but it was like the newest set that was starting to come out. It was really, really exciting.
Yeah.
It was my first spoiler video ever. I think it was the first time LSS did spoilers just in general. Super exciting. I love the set. I've never opened up a Eye of Ophidia. I would love to open up an Eye of Ophidia here. That would be awesome.
Today is the day. It's good for everybody.
Eye would be good. Oh, there's some really good hits in this set. We got Eye, we got Command and Conquer, we got Art of War.
Yeah.
Arcanite Skullcap.
Arcanite Skullcap.
Yeah.
But there's still some really good Majestics too, so there's some good hits we can get.
Plus, we get to see some of our favourite heroes as well at the same time.
Do you know how to crack it like a banana?
I don't know.
So this is how you open
Peel
it.
the banana.
You crack it like this down to the side. Look at that. You don't even need a knife or anything. You're good to go. I've probably opened up like 70 of these, so yeah. Good amount. All right, man.
So how are we going to do this? One pack at a time?
Yeah. Let's go for it. Here you can have. I opened the seal. You can get the first crack.
Okay, I'm going to choose this one because obviously it's Azalea. Praise be our supreme leader.
So this over here. Let's see the card.
This is the first one.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, let's do it. Right off the bat as Art of War. Let's go.
Okay. So do you want to check the view?
That's all right. Yeah.
Is that all good, yeah? Alright, so we've got Ravenous Rabble, yellows, garbage. Foresight, Whisper of the Oracle.
That's playable.
Fate Foreseen, Best of the First Fist, Oath of the Arknight, and Become the Arknight.
That's not bad.
So we've got a nice little Viserai pack going on here, and a shiny Eight of Flare.
Yeah, here, let's take out all of the super rares or higher.
Yeah. Okay.
So take out the Become the Arknight there. Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Alright. Alright, here we go. Second pen. Hey yo, check it out, Azalea.
Oh, there she is, look.
There you go, Az.
The babe.
Azalea for you. Alrighty. So Crystal Point, really underrated card. I actually really like this in Commoner. It's a sweet card. Rifting, Come to Fight's another really fun one to play. Bracers, we got a Ranger card for you.
That's it. Yeah.
Cognition Nodes, and then a Hyperdriver, a card that's actually going to be released, reprinted in Dynasty. You can
in all colours as well, right?
Yeah, in all colors. So you can actually use this with the new Hyper Mechanoid to make it into like the big mech, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then the rest of the pack is just kind of the commons here.
That also was a great video you did with Brian.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
So funny.
And it was a brilliant mix of storyline cards and how to build your deck.
Yeah, another crack a...
Yeah. Mr. I, this is the character I started with because I used this very emo, very sort of, a warlock. I love purple as well, so yeah, it throws me right back.
Viserai was one of my favorites too when I first started. I think one of my first decks that I really got into was like OTK Viserai.
Yeah.
Really
I think that's why we get along so well, because we like the same heroes.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I love Flesh and Blood. I love all the heroes, to be honest.
Yeah.
Got Irina's Prayer.
Yeah, so Shiny Irina's Prayer.
That's
3 rares
plus.
in that pack. But nothing spicy, unfortunately. A Crack Bauble, that's always good.
Yeah. You'll get Sam Yang's here at Worlds. You can go get Sam Yang to sign a Crack Bauble.
Yeah.
Do you have any connection to archery? Because since Azalea is an archer, you mentioned something on your podcast.
I don't do archery. You do?
No, I think it's just mainly like the characters that we play in like Dungeons and Dragons and other RPGs.
You do like archers.
I love rogue characters and ranger characters.
Nothing much in that one. Have that.
I thought as an Englishman, everybody would shoot longbow and have longbow at home.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. No, in England we have a lot of stones lying around because we eat and drink stone soup.
Yeah. We did talk about that in an episode.
Stone soup, yeah, it's really nice.
Stone soup.
Sun Kiss. We all remember that from the UPF video.
Yeah.
When I played Briar life game. Push the Point, Robe of Rapture.
That's a good one.
Unfortunately, it can't be used. Well, it's, Pursuit of Knowledge.
That's another
I do
pretty
like
good
that one. And a shiny tape cover. Yeah. I don't know why I got so excited about that. I run it in my deck.
It's super rare, man.
Yeah.
So it's a hit.
Cool.
So for those of you who don't know, for Arcane Rising and also Welcome to Wraith, there was the super rare rarity, which only exists in those two sets. After that, they changed it to Majestic. So even in reprint sets, stuff like Become the Arc Knight are now Majestic. So it's kind of an interesting thing. Normally when you open up a box of this, I think on average you'd get about 4 supers and 2 Majestics. So we'll see. We'll see if we can beat the odds. Maybe we can get 3 Majestics. Getting a 4 Majestic is actually really, really spicy for these old sets because they're really hard to pull. This is a great staple card in Flesh and Blood, especially the red one. Ooh, speaking of a Majestic, we got a Teklo Core. That's pretty nice. Great dash specialization there. And we have a little Spellblade Assault. Some good commons here. And as his favorite emo boy, this
There he is. Look at his hair.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Lovely old job.
Yeah.
Right then. I'll go with this Viscerai pack. We all good still?
Yep.
Yeah, nice. Got a Rune Chant in the back. So we've got Moonwish, red. Always block a Moonwish, people. Always. Vigor Rush, Lead the Charge, Blue Faithful Sea. I wonder who runs those. Not me. Braces of Belief. Take Aim, one of my favourites. Aether Spindle, and a shiny Reverberate. Cool. But nothing notable, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, like, the set's really good for commons as well.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good playable common generics and that kind of stuff. A lot of stuff from the set gets into the decks or the heroes that play them. So, like, you have, like, Read the Runes for Runeblade. That's, still really good in Viscerai. So there's still some, like, great stuff in the set. We have Lead the Charge is actually interesting. I think you could see play in the future. Null Runes. Everyone got to play your Null Rune. Yeah. Aether Spindle's cool. Take cover for Az, and then just a shiny Voltic Bolt, which is
like to look at that one,
which is nice. Oh, it's super nice.
Any lightning cards, like the Tales of Aria ones as well, look so nice when they're shiny.
Yeah, a lot of like the magic effect ones look really, really good.
Yeah. Cool. Of course. Azalea.
We haven't gotten Adult Azalea yet, so maybe we'll get it here.
Yeah. Okay, Crucible Wraith Weave. Sunkiss, I just keep loving the Sunkiss and Moonwish. Vigor Rush, Come to Fight, Cardavra's Contraband, Vessel First Fist, Oath of the Art Light, Enchanting Melody, and Rune Flash Shiny. Again, another one that's quite nice. And some common stuff in the back.
Alright. Come on, we can get there. Come on. Legendary. That'd be sick. Let's get a legendary here. Like we said at the top of the show, Living Legends podcast, we gotta get a legendary,
It's got to be done on it. It's written in the stars.
Exactly. Stir, I think it was a band in Blitz. Absorb, and then we have a good old locked and loaded, very cyberpunk looking card. It totally does. It totally looks like it's set up like cyberpunk.
Do you know why the set was called Arcane Rising when it's got like Ranger, it's got the pits, it's got Demonastery, it's got Wizard, and it's got obviously Dash as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the first introduction of the arcane damage mechanic. And so introduced the arcane damage mechanic with, I believe it was Voltic Bolt was the first card they showed. It was one of the pure arcane damage classes, and no one knew what it did, like what arcane damage meant. They're like, what does this even mean? How do you prevent the arcane damage? And this is before they showed off the Null Rune stuff. So for a time, everyone was freaking out because they were like, we can't even deal with this. It's just gonna burn us out. So it was pretty fun and exciting.
Also, originally the Arachne was supposed to be an Arcane Rising, so it would have been even a more arcane set.
Yeah. So if you look at these cards as well, there is a lot of top deck matters, like Fateful Scene,
a lot of
Foresight, a lot of ops in this set.
Plunder's still pretty good. And we have a Throttle. Yeah, so apparently the whole set was supposed to be themed around top deck matters, right? And Arachne was not working well with the other heroes in the set, and so for that they cut him and they brought in Viscerai to kind of like fill in that void. I also heard that Azalea was a little bit of a late include. James talked about how it didn't have as much development time as some of the other heroes.
wasn't there a story that they had to scale back on Ranger because it was too powerful or something like that?
Something to that effect. Oh, there's a foil common there.
Full vest.
A foil vest. Hey, let's put that one aside too. It might not be worth a ton, but it's a very, very playable card.
Yeah.
I think there are some blitz decks that you would actually run that over Tunic, depending on what you're doing. And obviously, it's like really, really good in commoner. We still have at least, probably, a Majestic and a couple super rares. Maybe still a legendary. I think you can get a foil and a legendary, so the hope is still good. We have a Whisper, Mage Master, Aether Spindle. Oh, we have another super rare. This is a staple for Kano.
Yeah.
And then a good old foil Sunkiss.
Yeah.
Love those meme decks, you know. All right. So there's that.
That's right.
Yeah. So Arcane Rising was like my first like big set that I got into. What was yours?
Exactly the same. This is the first product I opened was Arcane Rising.
Nice.
So fitting that we were invited to do it. So Spellweaver Soul, Life for a Life, Ridge Rider Shot.
It was important for quite a few people, for us as well as a sport. I remember watching videos to get back into trading card games after I had a hiatus for 20 years.
Oh,
and then we decided to open the store, the first one. And that's when I consumed a lot of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And among those were Rudy's videos.
Oh, yeah.
And I had already watched the Welcome to Rave.
Nothing special, but this is actually, if it was a draft pack, this is actually not too bad. All reds.
Yeah.
And then you had some good ones like Fate for Scene, Come to Fight, and Rifting are all like pretty good and limited. So if this is a draft, this would actually be a pretty spicy pack. There's a lot of reds in here too. So yeah, not bad.
And of course, this is a draftable set. So
yeah, it's one of those sets that LSS talks about, kind of. I wouldn't say regretting because it really wasn't their fault. But it's a set that launched like right as COVID started to happen, and a lot of like in-store play, limited, sealed draft didn't happen because of that. And it's a set that kind of got overlooked, and it's one that James always says like that they wish got drafted more. So if you can go out and get a box of like Arcane Rising and draft it with some friends, it's recommended. It's a very unique experience.
And also, there's not that many boxes left anymore.
Yeah.
Out of print by now.
Yeah.
Yep. Out of print. The boxes, out of all of the unlimited sets, it's actually one of the more expensive unlimited products because there's some really, really nice cards in the set. Fun to run. Reduce is a really, really good one for Viscera. We have a Vigor Rush. Yeah, the red Reduce is like
OTK style.
Key card for like an OTK style deck. Really, really good.
So always costs nothing basically, and you're getting a rune chant off the back of it as well.
For the most part, it's a 0 4-block defense reaction where you get a rune chant, which is great.
Yeah.
Does everything you want to do in like an OTK deck.
Whisper, Null Rune, Study Aether Winds, Aether Sync,
Yeah.
Vigor Rush. There's other commons on the back, of course.
Aether Sync, I would say, is not one of the more powerful ones.
No.
Not exactly. Alright, let's see. We still got some packs left, so there's so this is another good pack. We have Fate for Scene and Come to Fight is pretty good. Bracers, Pedal, Aether Spindle, and a Life. That's still kind of a pretty card. I do like the Aether Spindles too.
It's the Opt one.
Definitely been, it's the Opt one. Definitely been killed by that card. Well, not directly by it, but it's like indirectly, right? They get an opt and then set up a turn where they just combo kill you.
Yeah. Okay. Point, Card Avarice, Achilles, Enchanted Melody.
Another Plunder Run, nice.
Plunder Run, Index, etc.
How many packs are left?
There are 3.
3 packs left.
All
Come on.
I think, there's a very good chance that we get another Majestic here. So hopefully it's in these 3 packs. Absorb an Aether. Cut to the metal. Oh, it's a foil tome. That's not too bad. Okay. It's a foil super rare.
Yeah. 2, 3 super rares in this box so far.
Yeah, actually we have 4 if you include the foil.
Yeah.
We got 2 more packs left as pick your poison.
Let's go with Kano.
Alright, I gotta
A
finish
hero
up
that I know really well.
Known Kano player, Go Again
Absolutely.
Gaming.
Yeah, let's go. Pay 2, look at the top now, it's not pay 3. Right then, Rifting. Focus, Ruby Charge, Moonwish, Nolan Boots, Pour the Mold, Convection Amplifier, and a blue
Okay. Alright. Alright, last pack, here we go.
Last pack magic.
Fingers crossed.
Post Town Supreme.
Alright, so let's do this, alright? Fingers crossed. Majestic in this pack. I think for any Majestic, a foil Command and Conquer would be nice.
Yeah,
Foil Command and Conquer.
Nice finish.
A foil Art of War would also be very nice. So let's see
those
what we
are
can
in
get.
this set as well.
We got Take Aim. Oh, hey, we got a Ranger one.
Yeah.
3 of a kind, there we go. That's a good one.
The
and
best
then
way to end
a
it.
Drawn to the Dark Dimension. And then we have rounding out the pack, the very pretty dash here. So I would say this is what you would call from Arcane Rising. This is a pretty average box, right? We had 4 or so super rares. We got 2 Majestics. Yeah, I would say it's a pretty average box.
Yeah.
There's some pretty fun cards like 3 of a kind. I think 3 of a kind's a card that saw a decent price spike at one point when Lexi was doing really well.
Yeah.
And I think it's a card, since it's a generic Ranger card that lets you draw 3 cards, will always be relevant if Ranger's kind of around and kind of in the meta. So this is a card that I think is one that's if you have a couple, worth hanging on to, because the next set that comes out, if Ranger's a big thing, this is always one you want to look at. So I think this is always a really solid one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. And it's a good way to end it as well, because Azalea baby, 3 of a kind.
Still no favorite card.
Yeah.
Not yet in Ireland.
Yeah.
Which ones do you want to enter into the raffle?
Yeah.
Right. Let's do at least 3 of a kind. Is there one that you would like to do as?
Probably this one. Become the Arc Knight.
Become the Arc Knight?
Yeah.
Do we want to do any other ones? There's a foil here. There's also the Teklo Core. You want to toss them into these 3?
Okay, yeah.
So we got the 3 of a kind, we got 2 specializations. Alright, let's do that.
Nice.
Alright.
Cool.
Good picks.
Awesome.
Thanks for your memories.
Yeah, thank you.
I suppose we're gonna have a good weekend ahead of us.
Absolutely,
yeah. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. We've still got a whole day. Yeah, we've still got a whole day here.
We have 2 more days after this too.
2 more days, yeah.
Nice.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Thank you.
See you around.
No problem.
Yeah.
Cheers.
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 See you later, everyone. Thank you very much.
On our next episode.
All right, check one last. All right, we are at the World Championships of Flesh and Blood in San Jose, and we just had our first world champion, right?
Yep, we've just crowned our very first world champion, Michael Hamilton.
Yeah.
But time's flying.
Now then, let's go ahead. Let's rip it.
Let's rip it?
Yeah,
All
sure.
right, we're gonna rip it? All right, let's rip it. Find out.
Of course.
How to find out, of course.
How to find out here.
Brave Forge Braces, Mask of Momentum, Tunic, there's some awesome stuff. This is the set where Tunic began.
Episode 8. Welcome to Raid with Matt Rogers. January 19th, 2023.